Tired of listening to the same old music? Does your taste in bands have your friends and family saying, P.U.? Well, RecMe is just what you've been waiting for. Finally, from the people who brought you the Mike Tyson turkey fryer, as well as Frankie the flute-playing fish, now comes a state-of-the-art product that helps you find your new favorite musical artists based on artists you already know and love. Now let's see it in action.
When you first load the screen, you're greeted with a set of bubbles. The bubble in the center is a randomly selected artist from our large catalog of 300 artists. Each small bubble is a related artist. RecMe also includes a search bar. Let's say we want to look up Beyonce. Simply type in the name, click Find the Artist, and you will see Beyonce and all her related artists load on the page. But that's not all. You can even click on the dice to randomly improve your musical taste. It's so easy. Which artist will you discover next? With the RecMe recommendation engine, there are several ways to discover your new favorite artist.
Want to find something new? Click on an artist featured in one of the small bubbles. That artist will be moved to the featured artist position at the center of the screen, and the related artists will be updated to reflect your musician of choice. Like what you're seeing? Keep selecting related artists and discover new and exciting music. Woe your friends with your never-ending supply of new songs.
If you find an artist that you really like, you can always click into the big featured artist bubble to be routed to a specific page to learn more about them. Once on this page, you can view a selected music video or compilation, scroll through a list of their related artists, and even read their bio. Clicking on one of their related artists will direct the single page over to that artist and refresh all of the info on the page. If you want to learn even more about them, you can click through directly to their Wikipedia page. Once you're finished, you can simply click the Back to Main button to return to the main dashboard and continue on your music discovery journey.
But wait, there's more! Not only is RecMe a killer resource for finding new music, RecMe is also a super fun game! By clicking on the small related artist bubbles, see if you can reach the target artist within 6 degrees of separation or less. You lost that one, but don't fret. Click New Game now and you can try again. If you've had enough for now, you can always click our nifty Quit Game button to return to the home screen. Now let's try again. Now you're getting the hang of it. You did it! Congratulations! You certainly wrecked that game, dude.
Our technical documentation involved a project board, wireframe, and a component tree. The project board was especially helpful as our source of truth and kept us on track. Our workflow consisted of team stand-ups every morning to discuss progress and goals for the day. It gave us a common jumping-off point and helped us keep track of what had been accomplished and what our next steps were going to be. We treated our technical documentation as living documents, keeping up with revisions or features and who was assigned to the bug, features, styling, etc. This allowed us to stay on track with our goals and split up as needed without overlapping into someone else's project space.
Our stretch technology for this project was global state management. We chose to utilize React's Context API to accomplish this. In the beginning, we researched both Context and Redux. While powerful, Redux felt a bit heavy-handed. We saw in our research that Context could be more lightweight, simplified, and provide for more readable, cleaner code. For our app, Context and global state management just made sense. In our app's flow and handling of data across multiple components, passing that data down as props levels deep multiple times would have been redundant. One clear example of how Context was useful was in our search bar component. We knew that we wanted that feature to only be available from the main dashboard if the game mode was inactive. The search bar component is nested within our header, which is rendered by app, so having access to context for both our game status as well as our overall data was useful in toggling whether that feature should be available to the user or not. Ultimately, leveraging global state management through the React Context API allowed our app to more seamlessly manage its state and data, and gave us the freedom and opportunity to pursue additional features like our game. For our client-side tech stack, we used React, along with React Router, Sass, and self-taught the React Context API for managing global state. Our front end consumes 2 public APIs, Tasty for our artist data, and Bands in Town for all of our artist images. We used Cypress for end-to-end integration testing and deployed our site via Surge. If we were to continue working on this project, a big feature that would take priority for us would be mobile optimization. We wanted to add this in from the beginning, since most users engage with both music and gaming apps on their mobile devices. Our small bubble map for our artists is hand-rolled, however, and ultimately very cumbersome to rework for smaller screen sizes. If we had more time, we'd like to explore additional technologies such as charts libraries or data visualization libraries like D3 that could render that bubble map more seamlessly and more readily allow for responsiveness at multiple screen sizes. Additional features we would like to pursue would be a favoriting mechanism for artists, accommodating multiple users via a login page, and additional accessibility testing.